Welcome back to the Emberhart podcast. Benjamin Franklin's lifetime system of 13 personal virtues and one tired dad with 5 half-baked character tweaks. Dear Amelia Emberhart, let us talk about remembering something completely backwards, and still creating something meaningful out of it. Lately, I have felt the pull to adjust my habits, character, and daily rhythm. Not because everything is broken, but because something is stuck. I have felt a quiet disconnection, not entirely lost, but not fully found either. In moments like these, I often reach for wisdom, especially from people who lived with conviction and clarity. This time, I remembered something about a book I never actually read. Yes, really. I remembered hearing about Benjamin Franklin's Autobiography, in which he outlined a methodical approach to shaping his character. Franklin, one of the great minds of history, developed 13 personal virtues to live by. He tracked them diligently in a small notebook, focusing on mastering one each week. Over 13 weeks, he would cover them all, then start again, cycling through them 4 times a year. He was not content with vague wishes for improvement. He measured his days and aimed to reduce his failures, one dot at a time. That inspired me. So, I wrote down 5 practical action points that felt like my own humble virtues. My plan is to focus on these for the next month or 2. Not in perfect imitation of Franklin, but in a way that fits my life as it is, messy, busy, hopeful. Here they are, refined and ready. Dad's 5 character tweaks. When choosing a bite to eat, ask, is this a reasonably healthy choice? Excluding Saturdays. When thinking about activities to take, consider, does this take me a step forward, towards my goals? Replace TV and mindless scrolling with, reading, writing, thinking, or meaningful online activity, excluding Saturdays. When feeling annoyed, pause and, take a deep breath, regulate emotions rather than react. Stop engaging in, unhelpful or non-constructive conversations, especially at work. It sounds like a plan. Well, yes and no. I had to download Franklin's Autobiography and quickly flip to the section on the 13 virtues. I wanted to check if I was anywhere near the right path. And yes, my ideas are valid. But no, Franklin did not attack everything at once like I planned to. He focused on one virtue at a time, 1 week at a time. That kind of slow and steady method is wise. But still, I will go all in. Even if it is a bit much, it is movement. And movement matters. Still, I thought you should learn about the original 13 virtues. These are not just wise words, they are structured commitments. Thought through. Time-tested. Rooted in a deep desire to grow. Franklin used a grid to track his efforts, virtues on one side, days of the week on the other. Every evening, he reviewed his day and marked a dot for each failure to practice the week's virtue. The goal was a clean row, no dots for that virtue. Progress through self-awareness, not perfection. Benjamin Franklin's 13 virtues, with his definitions and a brief note of modern clarity. Temperance. Eat not to dullness. Drink not to elevation. Eat and drink in moderation. Avoid overeating or overdrinking. Stay balanced. Compare, when choosing a bite to eat, ask, is this a reasonably healthy choice? Excluding Saturdays. Silence. Speak not but what may benefit others or yourself. Avoid trifling conversation. Speak only when it benefits yourself or others. Do not waste words. Listen more than you speak. Compare, stop engaging in, unhelpful or non-constructive conversations, especially at work. Order. Let all your things have their places. Let each part of your business have its time. Keep everything in its proper place. Structure your day and tasks. Maintain routines. Resolution. Resolve to perform what you ought. Perform without fail what you resolve. Decide what must be done, and do it with determination. Be clear about your goals and follow through. Compare, when thinking about activities to take, consider, does this take me a step forward, towards my goals? Frugality. Make no expense but to do good to others or yourself, i.e. waste nothing. Spend only on what brings value. Avoid unnecessary consumption. Industry. Lose no time. Be always employed in something useful. Cut off all unnecessary actions. Stay productive. Avoid time wasting. Focus on meaningful action. Compare, replace TV and mindless scrolling with reading, writing, thinking, or meaningful online activity, excluding Saturdays. Sincerity. Use no hurtful deceit. Think innocently and justly, and, if you speak, speak accordingly. Be honest and kind. Speak truthfully. Do not deceive. Justice. Wrong none by doing injuries, or omitting the benefits that are your duty. Treat others fairly. Avoid harm. Do what is right, even when it is not easy. Moderation. Avoid extremes. Forbear resenting injuries so much as you think they deserve. Stay balanced. Do not overreact, even when wronged. Cleanliness. Tolerate no uncleanliness in body, clothes, or habitation. Keep yourself and your environment clean and presentable. Tranquility. Be not disturbed at trifles, or at accidents common or unavoidable. Stay calm. Do not let small things disrupt your peace. Compare, when feeling annoyed, pause and, take a deep breath, regulate emotions rather than react. Chastity. Rarely use venery but for health or offspring, never to dullness, weakness, or the injury of your own or another's peace or reputation. Be respectful and responsible in matters of intimacy. Use restraint and wisdom. Humility. Imitate Jesus and Socrates. Stay humble. Be open to learning. Admit your flaws and improve from them. So here we are. One ancient American thinker with a lifelong system, and one tired dad with 5 half-baked character tweaks scribbled down in the quiet hours of a messy day. But that is the quiet magic of character work. You do not need to get it all right. You just need to start, and then keep walking. Maybe you begin with a single question: is this a healthy choice? Maybe you sketch a little chart. Maybe you forget to fill it out and start again a week later. That is fine. That is growth. Because character is not built in one grand decision, it is forged in 1,000 tiny ones. So go ahead. Start small. Track one thing. Reflect. Adjust. Be honest with yourself. Then try again tomorrow. This is your moment. Take command and show us the path.